Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, scholars and dignitaries, welcome to another episode. Welcome to my world.
Hello, friends. So, as you may know, I've reported in the past on several breakthroughs that show promising results in the fight against cancer. Cancer is a devastating disease. According to the American Cancer Institute, as many as 1 in every 2 men and 1 in every 3 women can be diagnosed with cancer at some point in their life. And yet we've made tremendous progress with a wide variety of treatment tools, and the survivability rate, especially with early screening and treatment, is at an all-time high. While we certainly haven't discovered the magic bullet, we've made great strides, and more people are alive and living in full remission from cancer than ever before. And with several promising treatments on the horizon, we may yet beat this terrible disease that has claimed so many lives. I do want to say that there was a prophecy given a few years back, and I regret that I didn't note the source. And it said that the cure for cancer will be found in our lifetime, and that it is a relatively simple and everyday treatment that we haven't as yet realized, but one which will permanently eradicate all cancers. Now, I don't know what that means. It could be electricity. It could be fasting and starving the cancers. It could be a pH blood differential. It could be focused light, or it could be sound waves. It could be stress reduction, or a new herb or medication, or it could be a combination of any and all of those, along with radiation and chemotherapy. Anyway, here's a new finding that I wanted to share that was recently released, and again, it's looking much more promising on the cancer battle front. Recently, scientists found a novel therapeutic approach with a new cancer drug that stops cancer growth. Simplified, it puts cancer cells to sleep. The mechanism of the drug works like this. It activates the immune system at the site of the tumor, and by recruiting and stimulating those immune cells, they destroy the cancer cells. The approach has worked in mice thus far by forcing cancer cells into a dormant state in which they are unable to proliferate. The study, published in the Journal of Experimental Medicine, could lead to new treatments that prevent the recurrence or spread of various cancers, including breast cancer, certain head and neck cancers, and others as well. Secondly, we know that many cancer patients relapse even years after their treatment, and often this relapse of cancers is more resistant to treatment. Patient relapse might therefore be prevented if researchers could find a way to keep any remaining cancer cells in a dormant state. A previous study had shown that a protein called NR2F1 can enter the cell nucleus and turn numerous genes on or off to activate a program that prevents the cancer cells from proliferating. Based on this, researchers thought that activating NR2F1 using a small molecule could induce cancer cell dormancy and even prevent recurrence and metastasis. So the researchers used a drug named C26 that activates NR2F1 and found that treating cells with C26 boosted the levels of NR2F1, and that in turn arrested cell proliferation. So the researchers tested this on mice. They found that the treatment with C26 reduced the size of the primary tumors, and after surgery, further doses of C26 completely blocked the growth of tumors. What was left in the rodent's lungs were just a few dormant cancer cells, unable to proliferate even after cessation of the treatment. The researchers believe that human cancer patients whose tumors display a similar pattern of gene activity will also go longer without relapsing. Of course, this is still in the experimental stage and needs further research, but thus far this novel approach of placing cancer in a dormant stage looks very promising, and so far for a variety of cancers, for treatment and to prevent relapse. And the researchers are now studying the treatment for other types of cancer and in combination with other immunotherapies. This is a very promising development. Hey, be safe, be well, and may God bless you and your family.